Oh my God, is this not just like the most beautiful fall spot to film a video? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as I promised yesterday, we will be doing a video every single day the rest of October. And today we are going to be doing the Preptober tag. So I was tagged to do this video by the lovely Dawn Kozak. I really hope I didn't mispronounce her name. But yes, so I will leave all of her information down below. She is a fellow author tuber and she was kind enough to tag me in this video. So I went ahead and printed out all of the questions and we're gonna just go ahead and dig right in. All right, so question number 1. What are you planning on writing for NaNoWriMo this year? So I've talked about this a little bit already, but I am going to be writing my debut novel. Doesn't have a title yet. I have to say that's like the hardest thing for me is coming up with titles. So it is a young adult fiction all about my main character Lexi, who has escaped from a very creepy and dangerous cult and is trying to live a normal life while running from the cult. So yeah, so it is my first novel. I've never actually finished a book, so I'm a little excited and nervous. Question number 2. What do you find to be the hardest part about planning? Okay, so I talked about this in yesterday's video. By far, the hardest part about planning for me is finding the time to plan or to do anything. As a mom of 2 and I've got a family, I've got a full-time job, I've got errands to run, kitchens to clean, finding the time to actually get the work done has been very, very difficult. So that for me is the hardest part. What is your favorite part to plan? I would say characters. I have been loving just really being able to dig in and get to know my characters and what makes them tick and why they do the things that I have them doing, and really being able to figure out what these characters are going to be. It's like they're becoming actual people, and I really wish that my characters were real people and they could be my best friends. At least most of them. Maybe not the cult leader. He's kind of an asshole. All right, question number 4. Do you use a structured plot outline / worksheets, or do you word vomit? Actually, that one's a little bit of both. So when I first came up with this idea last year, I did a lot of just word vomiting. I have this whole notebook and I would just write all of my ideas and characters and character bio, like full like backstories, and just every little idea that I had. But this year, especially during Preptober, I am really going for a more structured setup because I want to be able to just sit down and not have to think. I mean, obviously you're writing a book, you're gonna think, but I don't want to have to really have a lot of questions or stumble into writer's block or plot holes. So I'm really trying to do something that's not natural to me. I am traditionally a pantser and try to go with a more structured approach. Okay, question number 5. What resources do you use to help you plan? So I'm not gonna lie, I was a little confused by that question. But the more I thought about it, I feel like for me, the resources that I'm using, I've done a lot of research. So I've read a lot of articles on cults. I've watched a bunch of documentaries, really trying to dig into the aspects of the story that I don't know or that can't come just from my brain. So I've done a lot of research and I've also done a lot more reading. And I've been reading, obviously, other genres other than young adult, which I feel like I do need to read a little bit more YA since that's what I'm trying to write. Yeah, I've just been doing a lot more reading this month, just really trying to look at more than just the story, but the structure of how different authors will navigate and jump through to different characters, because I do have, it's mostly about Lexi, but there's a lot of other characters that need to have some time in the book, and how do I quickly and easily and seamlessly bounce between them without it being confusing. So I've been actually doing a lot more reading for more like third-person stories. So do you have a survival kit for Nano? No, this is my first NaNoWriMo, so I have no idea what I would even put in a survival kit or if that's even necessary. I think for me, the only thing that I would need to survive would be massive quantities of caffeine. So anything that I can get coffee in, coffee, tea, those little water droplets that have caffeine in them, an IV with caffeine, whatever, just give me the coffee. But I have seen some other like videos that I think are really interesting, or if you have a survival kit or a video that you would recommend, pop that sucker in the description because I want to check it out. Do you have a favorite snack to eat while writing? Coffee, again, that's really it. I'm not much of an eater while I'm writing. I more just want to drink massive amounts of caffeine and write. Although, especially during the fall, I'm extremely addicted to candy corn, which does go against my diet, but I will probably have massive amounts of both candy corn and coffee next to me at all times. Right, do you listen to music while you're writing? Yes and no. Sometimes I do feel like listening to music can be distracting and kind of pull me out of the zone. But I do like to listen to music, especially while I'm planning. I will pop in a playlist that I have on Spotify of all the things that I do like to listen to. And I really like to listen to things that are kind of going to get me in the zone, really get me in the mood that I'm trying to write. So if it's a romantic moment, I want to listen to just sappy, cheesy love songs. Or if it's sad, I want to listen to a song that's going to make me bawl my freaking eyes out. Or if something like that feels really dangerous and epic. I do really like listening to music while I'm planning, and I have in the past, because I have some of my work already written, I have listened to music while I've gotten that stuff down. But sometimes I feel like it can start to distract you, so if that happens, I do switch to more ambient sounds. Or I'm weird, I like opera. I love the opera, so I'll listen to the opera or like classical music in the background, because anything that doesn't have that kind of lyrics or lyrics I can understand are really good to have in the background. So do you plan to incorporate this year's theme into your novel? I didn't even know NaNoWriMo had a theme, so no. That, again, for me, this is a book that I've been working on, and so it needs to all be myself and my own creation. But I do like that they have come up with a theme, because I think that's great for people that don't know what they want to write, but they want to participate, or that might be using NaNoWriMo as more of a way of like flexing that muscle for writing and not necessarily something that they hope to publish. I think having a theme is a really cool idea, and I'd love to learn a little bit more about that, because that was news to me. I didn't even know that was a thing. You guys, this is the last question. Do you think you're going to win Nano? All right, there's the I'm excited, I'm gonna pump myself up and say, woohoo, I'm gonna win this shit. That answer, yes, I think I'm gonna win. But if I'm being very honest, I have no idea. I've never even tracked words. I could be thinking in my head, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna write like 1,600 words, 2,000 words in a day, and I'm gonna do amazing. And I'm gonna sit down on my computer and I'm gonna work for as long as I have, and I'm gonna get like 500 words, because I've never actually tracked word count before. So I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. I feel like I'm motivated, I know what I'm doing, I know where I'm going, and I've done a lot of prep work, or like there's a lot in my head to where I know I can sit down and I know what to do. A lot more than I did even a month ago. But how that equates to a word count, I don't know. We'll see, I guess. But I do want to do my best, and I really want to crush it. My goal is to finish the book by the end of this year. It'll be probably crap, and I'll have to rewrite it 5,000 or 6,000 times, but I will at least, I'll be able to say I wrote my book. Thank you so much for watching this tag video. I wish I knew more of you to tag, but basically if you're watching this video and you haven't done this video, you are now officially tagged. So leave a comment down below with all of your video links if you've done the tag or if you have a channel. And of course, I will also put in the description all the questions. And even if you don't want to do a video, just pop your answers in. I'd love to read them. Thanks so much, guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video.